Good afternoon or good morning or good evening, depending on when you're watching this update video on the fitness of Callum Wilson, Maxi, Isaac, and some transfer update. Thank you to everyone who smashed the thumbs up on the last video. Really appreciate it. Over 800. Let's improve it. Let's get to 1,000 this time on this video. Anyways, let's get straight into it before we go into the other stuff that we normally do. Callum Wilson trained yesterday. He's fit for Leeds. Expected to be on the bench and Wood to keep his place, though. I mean, Wood did have a very good game against Leicester. And Eddie Howe doesn't like to drop players who are in form or when the team's won or played well. So Wilson might have to bide his time this time before coming straight back into the team. And Eddie Howe in his press conference was also very, very impressed with Chris Wood's form at the moment. So why not? Why not keep him playing? Playing against his old club as well, so it gives him another incentive to do well and hopefully put them to the sword as well. So I welcome that decision. And then you've got Wilson as an impact. Maxi looking good in training, could start against Leeds in a more attacking lineup. Willock could be benched. I'd rather have Maxi and Wilson on the bench if things go wrong, to be completely honest with you. We've got another massive game on the 2nd of January against Arsenal, so I'd rather, you know, we should beat Leeds even without Maxi. But if he's been playing really well in training and really looking good, I think it's really harsh on Willock. I think Willock's been brilliant this season. He really identifies with that high press. He does everything right. I just feel a bit bad for him if he loses out. But again, you know, there's no room for sentiment in this football team. You've got to be playing at 110% all the time. And maybe it's a rest for the Arsenal game because we are away from home. Maybe he wants Willock to be fully fit for that game, and Maxi might drop to the bench in that game potentially. But again, it's options, guys. Finally, options, which is what we've never had at this football club. So the lineup's not completely picking itself now. Isaac almost back to full fitness, starting full contact training next week. Will feature in January for certain. They're looking to start him against Sheffield Wednesday. So Sheffield Wednesday away is the target. Eddie Howe has also said that in the press conference, you know, things are looking good for Isaac now, and he's not far away, which is good. Now, this is some information from a player. It's sort of like an inside look on the feelings around the group of the players, the guys, the way things are going. I think we're privileged to be able to have this. And I mean, it speaks for itself, to be honest with you. Everyone at the club is absolutely buzzing. The players are loving working with Eddie Howe. They are fascinated with his football philosophy and are giving 110%. They all loving life at the club and are all willing to run through brick walls. His one-on-one man management skills are the best the players have ever seen. All in all, one game at a time, but they want to win the cup, so they are targeting the cup. I'm telling you, this Carabao Cup is coming home, guys. There's a good chance it's coming home, and they want to finish as high up the league as possible. So they haven't set a position in the league. They've just said they want to finish as high as possible. So it's game by game, which is what you want to hear. And the target in the cup, guys, this is the first time in 15 years we're actually targeting something. It's crazy. Tactics, game plans, training methods, science of players, everything is the best of the best at the moment. And to give you an idea of how they've progressed, when Steve Bruce was there, all the players' fitness levels have gone up 30 to 37% since Steve Bruce. So that shows you how underprepared of a manager he was and how over-prepared, I suppose you can look at it, is Eddie Howe. And it's a massive contrast and difference. And it's so refreshing to hear. Loving every minute of it, and long may it continue. Now we'll go into a bit of transfer details. So Brighton have inquired about Ryan Fraser. That's a bit of a shock for me. I think Brighton would be looking at better players and younger players, but this is what I was told. They want to sign him. Ashworth busy talking to them. They're also showing interested in Dubravka as well. I thought Brighton had a decent goalkeeper, but there you go. Dubravka is a good goalkeeper, and I suppose he's finished at Newcastle, isn't he, after what he did with Man United? So there we go. New striker inquiry for Roma's Nico Nicolo Zenzilio. NUFC interested, meeting to be held early next week. So there's a new bit of information for you. Let's see what happens of it. This is from an agent, by the way, and this person's been talking to other press, so it'll probably come out soon, but I hope it does. So then it just validates what we're saying. Ribery is becoming more attractive for Ashworth. Players' transfer fee and wages are very good. He fits the bill, but stumbling block is he wants Champions League football. So NUFC must sell the project, and this is also the case for Marcus Thuram. So we're both, trying to get these players in, but they want Champions League football. So we have to finish top 4 if we want these players, unless the project is something they can buy into. So Ashworth's got his work cut out there, and obviously he's got to talk to Ribery's mum. So good luck with that, pal. Before we go any further with some more information, just the usual stuff, guys. I've had a look at the algorithm of the last one. 5,000 views is unbelievable on the last video, but not all of you are hitting that subscribe button. So please support the channel. If you want all these videos all the time, this is how it's done. Subscribe button, hit the bell button, please. And thumbs up, guys. Let's get to 1,000 thumbs up on this video. That would be incredible. 800 on the last one, but 5,000 views, 800 thumbs up. Let's try and get it to 1,000 or higher. Just hit the thumbs up. It doesn't cost anything. Thank you. And I really would appreciate it. And then finally, we've got 13 of these beautiful badges left. Only 13 after yesterday of saying there was 20. A lot of people have been in touch. There's still more inquiries. So if you want to get yours, it's first come, first served. They're £30 with delivery. Please drop me a message on Twitter, and also use the description below for the email addresses. Once they're gone, they are gone, guys. So it is first come, first serve. So the first people to pay will be the first people to get their badge. So that's how it works. But thank you to everyone who contacted me yesterday. And yes, I do contact everyone back. Right, now back to the juicy stuff. NUFC have made contact about the availability of James Maddison. No official bid has been made, but Leicester know NUFC will send one soon. The player does have a slight knee problem. NUFC are waiting an independent report on the issue before they proceed to buy. So, all this stuff about him being in London and seeing specialists, we're also there. We want to see this report before we slap down 60, 65, 70 million, whatever it's going to cost to get him. He is our number one target, but we're not going to buy someone who's a crock. And gone of those days. Talisman has been offered to us. He's in his last 6 months now. Leicester won 15 million. One to watch. There's a lot of noise about Tielemans now online as well, to be fair. Player not going to sign a new deal, so Leicester want to sell. No NUFC will pay 15 million. Problem we've got, though, the player's agent wants to run down his 6 months, because when that happens, obviously he's a free transfer, and then he can get signing on fees, big wages, all this sort of stuff. Basically, these 2 deals with Talisman and Maddison will heat up in the next few days. Obviously, when the window opens, they want to get them done early, but they'll only do them if it's the right deal, which is what Eddie said in his press conference, which we love. Ashworth has told Eddie that he wants to bring in Caicedo. We face competition from all top EPL sides. As we know, he's on a 3,000 wages, but he's got 10,000 a week up to bonuses, you see. So he's on 3,000 a week baseline, and then he's got bonuses to add on top, which gets up to about 10k. So maybe that's why he's playing so well. He's playing for his money. So his agent only looking for 60k per week for him. That's mental. He's worth more than that. But that just shows you. But there'll be a big fee behind it. Apparently Liverpool have been quoted 70 million for him or something like that, between 55 and 70 million, and that's also with McAllister as well, who's a quality player, World Cup winner. I would love Caicedo. That would be an unbelievable signing with him, Bruno, Joe Linton, Willock. Wow. Picking those 3 and dropping one of them every week will be very, very hard. And Caicedo pushes Bruno further up. So it's a no-brainer if we can get the deal done and afford to do it. Ashworth knows Brighton very well, so maybe we can steal a march on it. You never know. Let's see what happens. But guys, don't forget, badges are available still. Please contact me via Twitter and via the email addresses below. And please smash that thumbs up, guys. That's all I'm asking. I'm not bothered about money and all this sort of stuff. What I want to do is push this channel so more people watch it. And the more people watch it, the more fun it becomes for everyone in the comments and in the live chat when we do our live shows. So please smash that subscribe button. So many of you watching who aren't subscribed, and I really appreciate it if you could hit that button. It would make our day, make our year. And the thumbs up button, guys. Let's get to 1,000 thumbs up. But I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back tonight at 8 o'clock. We'll obviously discuss a bit more about transfers, but we are looking ahead to tomorrow's game between Leeds. I've got a Leeds fan coming on to discuss their side of things. So it should be a very interesting discussion. Hopefully he's sensible, but I'm sure he is. And I look forward to seeing you all tonight at 8 o'clock. Take care till then, guys.